Hello and welcome. Today I'll be guiding you on a peaceful walk through nature, surrounded by the sights and sounds of the wilderness. Finding time to connect with nature is so important for our well-being. It allows us to de-stress, clear our minds, and appreciate the simple beauty around us. So find a comfortable place to sit or lie down and take a few deep breaths to begin centering yourself. When you're ready, close your eyes and allow your body to relax. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a lush green forest. It's early in the morning and beams of sunlight are just beginning to filter through the leafy canopy above. Feel a cool breeze gently brush against your skin. Listen to the rustling of leaves and branches swaying overhead. When you're ready, step onto the winding dirt path in front of you. With each step, feel your feet connect with the solid earth below. Notice the textures underfoot: hard-packed dirt, loose pebbles, springy moss. As you follow the path deeper into the trees, smells of nature wash over you. The fresh, clean scent of morning dew, fragrant wildflowers just beginning to bloom, the earthy aroma of decaying leaves and timber. Continue breathing deeply, allowing the forest air to invigorate your senses. Dappled sunshine dances across the path. You reach out your hand, feeling the warmth as you pass through the rays of light. Around you is a symphony of natural sounds. Birds calling out cheerful morning songs, the scurrying of small animals foraging through the underbrush, a babbling stream in the distance. These are the tranquil sounds of the wild. Up ahead, the path opens up into a sunny meadow dotted with wildflowers. Vibrant reds, purples, yellows, and oranges sway gently in the breeze. You brush your fingers over the soft petals and lush greenery as you stroll, unleashing more of their sweet scents. Feel the warmth of the sun soak into your skin, filling you with a sense of joy and renewal. As you reach the far end of the meadow, the path leads you into a shady grove of soaring evergreens. The air feels cooler here. Looking up, you marvel at the height of these ancient giants, their peaked tips seeming to touch the sky. Continue on as the calls of exotic birds echo through the dense forest. Warblers, thrushes, tanagers, glimpse their bright feathers flitting between the branches. Let your eyes wander over the variety of trees that surround you: sturdy oaks, stately pines, graceful cedars. Notice how some grow straight and tall, while others twist and spread. The path grows rocky for a stretch, and you feel the crunch of pebbles and twigs underfoot. Inhale the rich scent of this wooded sanctuary. Feel your lungs fill with fresh, energizing air. Up ahead, sunlight begins streaming through the trees once more as you approach the forest's edge. You emerge back into open wilderness, looking out over a vast landscape. Standing at the top of a hill, you're rewarded with a panoramic view that seems to stretch on forever. In the valley below, a crystal-clear lake glistens in the sun. On its shore, you can make out the form of grazing deer, peacefully unaware of your presence. Across the valley, craggy cliffs slope upward, their rocky surfaces weathered and draped with vibrant green moss and vines. Beyond the cliffs, you see mountain peaks silhouetted against the bright blue sky. Take in the majesty of their craggy, snow-capped summits. Feel the timelessness and the grandeur of this view that nature presents just for you. As you scan the landscape, notice how the natural elements coexist in perfect balance: sky, cliffs, mountains, forests, meadows. Everything is connected. Feel your own place within this vast ecosystem. When you're ready, begin following the path down towards the valley below. As you descend, the landscape around you comes to life. Butterflies flutter past in flashes of color. You catch the motion of rabbits scurrying through clumps of grass. The songs of meadowlarks and chickadees grow louder, underscoring the peace and tranquility here. You step out from the forest onto the stony shore of the lake. Finally up close, you see just how pristine these waters are. The surface is perfectly still and clear except for the occasional ripple from leaping fish. Kneel down to trail your fingers through the cool water, sending out new ripples across the surface. Rising back up, you stand gazing over the lake and inhale the freshness of the air. The midday sun warms your skin, and a gentle breeze sends ripples gliding over the water. Take a moment to soak in the transcendent beauty and serenity of this place. Know that scenes like this exist all around the world, waiting to be appreciated. When you're ready, begin following the loop of the lakeshore trail, moving at an easy, relaxed pace. Allow the natural splendor here to infuse you with a sense of inner calm. Your path diverges from the lake, moving alongside a flowing river. Sunlight glints off its rushing surface, and you stop to watch the swirling eddies and miniature rapids. Listen to the water bubble over smooth stones along its bed. Inhaling deeply, you smell the richness of the riparian ecosystem here. The earthy green scents of moss-covered rocks and mud. Crisp mountain air mingled with mist off the river. Evergreen and flower blossoms drifted down from further upstream. Continue meandering along the river's bends, your gaze tracing its sinuous path down through the valley. Notice how it gives life and sustenance to everything along its banks. Appreciate how its steady flow reminds you to move fluidly through life's own twists and turns. Your path leads you across a sturdy wooden footbridge over the river. Pausing in the middle, you lean on the railing and watch the waters churn below. Consider how the crossing of a bridge can represent any transition or milestone. When you're ready, step forward into this next phase of your journey. Moving inland again, you enter an open meadow blanketed in wildflowers. Their petals shimmer in a rainbow of colors: fiery orange, sunny yellow, vibrant purple, cheery white. You wade through the waist-high blooms, releasing their sweet perfume into the air with every step. In the distance, you can see snow-capped peaks, frosted white, even in summer. Without the trees to obstruct your view, you get the full panorama of the surrounding landscape. Jagged mountain ridges, a towering waterfall spilling down a cliffside, lush green forests rolling over hills. Marvel at how all these diverse elements come together to form the rich ecosystem here. This meadow feels like a pocket of paradise. Linger for a while, lying back in the flowers and grasses while fluffy white clouds drift overhead. Soak up the nurturing energy of this place, surrounded by natural beauty and biodiversity. Know that you can carry this feeling of centeredness with you when it's time to continue on. Rested and restored, you begin the hiking path that leads out of the meadow. It rises upward, taking you above the flower fields and into an evergreen forest. The refreshing pine scent fills the air as you climb over the carpet of needles covering the trail. Before long, the trees open up onto a rocky ridge overlooking the valley you've journeyed through today. Moving toward the viewpoint, a bracing wind tousles your clothes and hair. As you step up to the very edge of the ridge, a breathtaking panorama unfolds before you. From this elevated vantage point, you can see for miles in every direction: the glimmering lake, the mighty river carving through the valley floor, flower-filled meadows bordered by forests that sweep over rolling foothills. Far off on the horizon, majestic snow-capped mountains scrape the sky. Take in the full sweep of this awe-inspiring scene. Feel deeply connected to the web of life stretching out around you. When you're ready, offer a silent prayer of gratitude for this opportunity to renew your spirit in nature's beauty. Turn to follow the ridge trail back down into the shelter of the forest. As the afternoon light begins to soften, you find your way back to the main path that will return you home. But there is still beauty to behold here in the forest. Dappled golden beams filter through the canopy, scattering flickering light and shadow. Take in the earthy scent of decaying leaves and logs that nourish new generations of flora. Listen for the rustlings of foraging animals preparing for their evening routines. Before long, you glimpse the end of the trail up ahead. You emerge from the forest's edge, back into the sunny meadow where your journey first began this morning. Ahead, you see your cozy home or place of tranquility. You feel deeply refreshed, renewed, and grateful for all you experienced on your walk today. Pause here before completing the transition all the way back. Reflect on any insights you've gained, feelings that arose, or areas you'd like to focus on more. Know that you can return to this serene, natural landscape anytime simply by closing your eyes. When you feel ready to return, go ahead and open your eyes. Welcome back. I hope you feel peaceful, relaxed, and reconnected after our nature walk today. Remember to find time for experiences like this when you need to unplug, de-stress, and appreciate the simple beauty around us. The gifts nature provides are so valuable for our health and well-being if we just take the time to notice them. so take a few more deep breaths as you adjust to being back. Gently stretch and reawaken your senses. When you're ready, let the renewed energy and tranquility you feel guide you into the rest of your day and week ahead. Thank you for joining me on this guided walk through nature's serenity. I wish you many more moments of mindfulness among the peaceful beauty of the wild.